Again, hello, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek, and welcome to part 2 of my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. I've just got it, I don't know what I'm doing. Full disclosure, I'm in story mode because I'm rubbish at games, so there you go. So I'm in the easiest of easy modes. If you want to see people playing stuff in hard mode, go watch Az over at Heel vs Babyface, because he's a proper gamer, but I'm just an old fogey. A boomer, but I'm not. I'm a Gen Xer, but never mind. Right, so we're in the common room. Remember, the end of last time, we discovered that we're in Ravenclaw. I could have picked another house, but, you know, Ravenclaws are just as good as any other for me. So this is my room, obviously. I'm not sharing it with anybody by the looks of it. I don't know, there's another bed there. Presume that's my bed. So let's have a look around, see if there's anything to check out. Got a poster there. Appleby Arrows. That a team, probably. Don't know whose bed this is. Is it anybody's? Don't know. There's another bed up there. Oh yes, there is. Let me get up there. No, we can't. Right, okay. Oh, so there's 4 beds in this room. So I don't know if I'm sharing them with anybody. Right, so...
Revelio.
Right, see if there's anything to reveal. No. Right, so let's head for the door. And I go through the door. Okay, find your common room. Right, it says it's upstairs, so let's head upstairs. I think it's upstairs. It says it's downstairs. We're going the right way. Oh, it still says it's upstairs, up there, isn't it? Right. Okie dokie. Dee.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Introduce yourself. Talk to Eric Clopton. Let's have a look at him first.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How does he know? Is it common knowledge? I thought it was supposed to be secret.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a toss.
Oh, no stainage on my
And I'm
t-shirt.
still
No,
here.
is it?
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice
Dung
meeting
bomb.
you.
Right, introduce yourself to introduce yourself to Amit. Introduce yourself to Samantha. Right. So they must be over here. Why won't they let me go down there? I don't know.
That's just brilliant, Amit.
A telescope. This is
you
Amit,
could-
I think, isn't it?
Ah, that is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Well, you've just moved it now, so I don't know what I'm looking at. Stupid boy.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
I thought it was supposed to be
Can't say I recommend it,
secret.
frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good
Astronomy's
news for you.
cool.
You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled
Wish
with
it
the
were when I
tower.
was at school.
Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Okie dokie. Right, introduce yourself to Samantha.
Have you ever had a cauldron leak?
I used to have a kind of a stepsister called Samantha. She was a hateful person, but never mind.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
Have you a bit of a thing for plants?
Nice to meet you.
Well,
I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been
I'm a bit of a
studying up on their
swatty
potion making.
nerd, am I?
Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Did he?
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Yes, he's quite
Professor Fig does
knowledgeable.
know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Oh, hang on. What's that one?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages
Appropriately
it.
named.
And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Quip.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good
Is that
luck
a
to
real
you
thing,
too
a
on your
Dittany?
first
No
day.
idea. Or is it made up?
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You would best not keep her waiting.
Meet Professor Weasley outside the Corkmurt room. Okie dokie. Dee. Where am I going now? Downstairs, right. Can you run? Oh yes you can, yes you can. Yes you can run. There she is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Right, oh, what's this? What's this?
Here you are.
Ooh, magic and stuff.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
It's a
guild
book, you silly boy.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Or resource. Alright, so he's got his Tomb Raider backpack. Everything fits in it, but it just disappears under his armpit.
I'm learning.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Right,
Walk
here
with
we
me
go.
and we shall put it to the test.
There we go. Follow Professor Weasley. There we go.
This way.
I'm coming.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Oh, that's a new thing, is it? Who's that?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust
Oh, right.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Ah, right. Field guide page. Press square to correct. There we go. Ravenclaw bust guide pages. This bust, created in honour of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Right, but it's obviously not Rowena Ravenclaw, is it? Because I don't think she'd have had a beard, did she? You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. X. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Press that to open the field guide. There we go. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Right. Oh, right. Right, so anyway, so I've done that one. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge. Category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Oh, there we go. So I can't do anything. There we go. Not it. Right, okay, back to following Professor Weasley.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
The castle. The castle. Not the castle.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Alright. Ooh.
Revelio.
Can't open it. Right, so I've always got something to do there. Come back to that.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright, right. Open map. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Right, so right, that's that, right. What do I do? Grand Staircase, Magnificent Staircase of Hogwarts. Select. Ah, right. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house, common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. How do you know where they are if you've undiscovered them? Anyway, never mind. Return to map. Right, so, what do we do now? Continue. Alright. Oh, there. The library annex. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames with thingamabob. Right, so is that? There we go. That's that one. You press square to travel there. There we go. There we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Right.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Did we ever see this in the films?
Station, so to speak.
I don't think we did we? Did we?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Right, I suppose we have to go through these
What will I
first.
learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become...
Oh look, that little fella's practising his lumos by the looks.
We are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okie dokie, Hogsmeade, that's the village in it
You
nearby.
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also
tired,
enjoy
stop yawning.
butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Right.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Do I pick in, do I be honest and say that it is, or do I lie to her and say that it is? I don't know.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Oh, it is.
The devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
Oh, my there, them, Mama.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Right, go on,
And
sod off.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Right, now to talk to Professor Fig. Well, we were stood there a minute ago, isn't it?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Right,
Unfold it
okay.
and have a look.
Right, so I'm covering it up, obviously. Right, the doodad represents the main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements, and they have a thingy on, a lock. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X to continue. So we've got there defense against the dark arts and charms class. Which shall we go to first? Let's do charms class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right, go to charms class. Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. There we go. Cast charmed compass. The compass could lead you to anything you're tracking. Right, so we're off this way then. Here we go. Where am I going? Ooh, pretty. Dee 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 dee. Tiddly pum dee dee. Who's that? Talk to him. No.
What do you want?
Was that a ghost I just saw?
I'll trade you a spoon's worth.
Right.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
There is an open seat
You
here.
are the new student.
Sorry, but you know.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Right, steady your wand with left thingy and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Right, so that's that. Okay.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, isn't that pretty?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, yeah. No pressure.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Right, so R2, and then square.
Accio. Splendid!
Oh.
Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there. Happens to the best of us.
I'm rubbish.
That's it.
Yay! Finally got some points. That's it.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good.
Let us do this. we go.
Too far, I think. Oh no.
Brilliant. Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
Far enough.
Splendid! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
To the death! Oh, for God's sake.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
So I've lost this bugger, I'm telling you that for note.
Accio.
Too far. Told you I've lost this one. Lost this one. As soon as there's competition, that's it, I go to pieces.
There we go.
See? Bloody useless.
Watch this.
I haven't scored a point yet. I can't win, can I? Yeah, at least I got 50 points out of it.
Excellent control there.
Yeah, it didn't bloody win me though, did it? Does it matter? Do I have to keep going until I win? I hope
Very
not.
good, both of you.
'Cause I'll be here all day. No, thank God for that.
Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Not for me.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Oh dear.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This
Is magic the same at
may seem
Wagadu?
an odd
Agadu,
question, but is
do,
magic the
do.
same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Ah, okay.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Because she just knows.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, yeah, I expected to
an outdoor
lose, and I
competition
did.
wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Ooh.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Wonder what that could be. Right, to go to dark arts now, haven't I? So I've done that one. Oh, but that'll level up. Right, so to go to dark arts, so I've got to find it on my map now, haven't I? And then, side quests are now available. Oh, right, but we'll do. Is that dark arts there? So we'll do that one next. Right. Do that. That'll tell us where to go. Talk to her.
How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Right, see ya. Where am I going now? I forgot now. Let's do this again, aren't I? This way. Diddly 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 dee diddly dee 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 dee. See you, Samantha. Meow. Meow. Oh. That way. Nearly got lost then. Diddly 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 dee. Diddly diddly. Oh, there's a thing there. What's that?
Revelio.
Oh, that it? Is that all that does? Hey, right, where were we? Oh, look. A rhinoceros or something. Is this another? Hey. Sorry, were you looking at a particular part? Tough, spun it. Up some more stairs. Oh, what on earth are they? What the? Anyway.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Yeah. Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Not to be confused with Leviosa.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with L with the left stick and guide it along this. Yeah, we know this, right? So there we go. There we go. So where's this one gonna go then?
Levioso.
Oh, look. I'm a natural.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Like an X-wing. Is that an assassin from Assassin's Creed?
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Right. Perform a basic cast on the training dummy. Right, so we do this. There we go.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes, I saw how it deflected my car.
So first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As master. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Right.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
What the?
This should be easy. Protego! Protego? Complicated. Levioso! Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Levioso! Levioso!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Protego! Levioso! Good form.
I know.
Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Levioso! Levioso! This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a life.
Levioso!
Only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso!
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself. Levioso! Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Protego! Levioso! Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
They're going to become friends or enemies or frenemies.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Is it me or do they all have kind of familiar faces, but yet you can't quite place them?
Dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Not it. Oh no, we've got people to talk to. Looks like it.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Okay, let's speak with Sebastian. There he is.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I'm lying.
Perhaps it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things
Oh, he's a
we're
Slytherin,
deemed
isn't he?
unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Is that a side quest? I don't know.
Till next time.
Till next time. Right, quest complete. Right. Quests. Right, so I've done that, and then there's a couple others, isn't there? What's the crossed wands round one? Don't know. What's over this? Oh, that. I should speak with Luke and Brattleby about the secret dueling club. Talk to Luke and Brattleby. Is that all there is? Right. Okie dokie. So right over there. Oops, press wrong button. We're going this way. Ooh. Let's have a look at some scenery. That's very nice, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Very pretty. What's that over there? That, I don't know what it is. Oop, alright. Not watching where we're going. What's this?
Revelio.
Never mind. What were in there? Something in there.
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed us, did his containment jams, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
Revelio.
Granted my privileges, be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To form a contract with her, not with him.
Dee 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 dee. Are we nearly there? A bit more scenery to look at. At the Quidditch pitch over there. Don't know what that is. Don't know.
Glad you could make it.
Clock Tower Courtyard, Flue Flames, Doodah, what's it? What's happening here?
Revelio.
Right. So what's that? Dunno.
Can I help you?
Oh, right. That is him.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins.
Yeah, how old are you?
Determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course.
Go on then.
It's an entertaining
I'll
pastime.
lose.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
A minute. No, what do you want?
Get me in the ring.
I can't.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I can't. I'm doing this. You know what I'm doing.
Regret signing up.
Well, I'm started it again. You'll have to wait.
Luma.
Don't shy away now.
Springo. Accio. Luma. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Springo.
You're better than that.
Protego. Levioso. Confringo.
Come on.
Exalto.
Levioso.
Springo.
Victory.
Never duel like that.
I don't know how I won.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back
Right,
again.
and we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now. Because my son calls. I can't have a minute, can I? So, right. So I'll hit pause. I've just levelled up by looks a little bit. And it's saved. So right, so we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching again. Until later on, look after yourself and look after each other. And until next time, I'll say